Ahoy there, you scurvy Frankensteins! Today we be watching Mutiny on the Bounty. Okay, so Mutiny on the Bounty. Hey, this is from 1933. Again, another movie I've never seen. Black and white. I know there's been maybe 3 remakes of this one, but I could be wrong. I know there's one with Mel Gibson. I know there's one with Marlon Brando, but I haven't seen any of these. So, what am I expecting? Maybe I'm prejudiced, but it's old, and it's an adventure, and usually those things don't necessarily match up for the best. I don't know. Could be good, could be bad. I think there's going to be a lot of monologues. Again, a lot of stiff acting, a lot of adventure that's not very adventure-y. Probably some sea stuff. At any rate, a lot of rear projection. So waves that aren't really with anything else. So, here it is. Film number 2, Mutiny on the Bounty.
What shall we do with the drunken sailor? What shall we do with the drunken sailor? What shall we do with the drunken sailor?
Well, Mr. Christian.
Mr. Christian?
You're 2 for 2. What with your Blu-rays and all. So yeah, that was it. That was the second film from the Warner Brothers Blu-ray Collection. Again, another MGM classic, another winner of the Academy Award, this one for 1933, which I'll probably have to look up because I'm probably not right. But how do you do it? Good job. Wasn't expecting much, and I got a lot. This was a long movie. It was about, I think it was 2 hours, 15 minutes, somewhere in there. Kind of felt it, but not really. The big draw of this one were the 2 main stars, Fletcher Christian
Avast there, Mr. Christian.
and Captain Bligh. The main crux of the story, at least we open in a bar room where people come in and they just take men out to be on the ship the Bounty. They hear that Captain Bligh is in charge, and they are not happy about that because he has a reputation. And they're right, because this guy is maniacal. The first time you see him, he flogs a dead man. They tell him, this man is dead, and he said, so? I told you to flog him 24 times, so flog him 24 times. Where's the problem? He does this. This whole expedition is to go to Tahiti to get breadfruit plants to take to another island so that they can feed slaves. So again, the whole journey seems like a really ugly endeavor. Charles Laughton is Captain Bligh, and he is outstanding. What I really like about this character is not just the intensity that Laughton plays him. He also played Quasimodo in Hunchback of Notre Dame, and he did the film Night of the Hunter. That was his only directorial job. And he plays this guy with such intensity. And what's nice about this is that you believe him every step of the way. It's not just that this is a bad guy. He really knows what he's doing. They say multiple times that he is one of the best navigators on the high seas, and who he's worked with before, Captain Cook, and being on different islands, and that he is well respected, but he is also a man who's basically a masochist. Fletcher Christian, on the other hand, is played by Clark Gable.
Mr. Christian?
Now, Clark Gable, you probably know from Gone with the Wind. What I didn't know is that he always had a mustache. In this one, because of British maritime law, he, as an officer, he could not have a mustache. Sideburns, I guess, are all right, but he couldn't have a mustache. And he plays basically the first man in charge behind Captain Bligh. He does not like what's going on. He doesn't like the way the ship is run. When they finally get to Tahiti, there's some bad blood between the two. It's kind of on the back voyage that's what causes the mutiny.
There's mutiny, Mr. Christian. Mutiny, that is.
Christian goes against Bligh in a great scene, puts him on a boat, and just basically leaves him adrift, miles and thousands of miles away from any land. Then they go back to Tahiti, and there's some kind of romance. Later on, another ship comes, and there's a lot of story going on here. Christian and Bligh have a great chemistry together, and these 2 actors who couldn't tell from my reading whether they liked each other or hated each other, but there was definitely different styles of acting and different ego trips going on at the time. Really, the thumbs up goes to Charles Laughton as Bligh. He is, again, amazing, kind of like Garbo was in the last film, Grand Hotel. I'm giving this another thumbs up. Was that a good review of the movie? I don't know, but I enjoyed it, and I recommend this one as well. For number 3, film number 3, I'm excited about this one. Sean Connery classic, Zardos. And Oh, hang on. Some dirt. Wizard of Oz is next. This will be the first film that I've actually seen, although as a little peanut, it was on every year. If I remember right, it's 1,000 hours long. Not one of my favorite films, so I'm not excited, but it's number 3 in the box set. If I can't get past 3, what's the point? Until next time, I'm Uncle Tony.